Researchers have warned that the intensity of weather systems will be even greater due to climate change. The pulse of this global phenomenon is largely felt in Central America, where higher mid-year rainfall levels have already had greater impact, especially in Costa Rica.
Over the last few years, the severe consequences of climate change have been felt in the region like never before. Researcher Luis Fernando Alvarado has carefully studied these shifts.
Costa Rica had a history of being directly affected by hurricanes, but in 2016 the country was hard hit and suffered severe damage. It was the first hurricane that deeply affected us in hundreds of years.
Heavy rains have caused widespread flooding and destruction in Costa Rica. Government disaster agencies were on the ground responding to emergencies. Nonetheless, the president resolved to rectify this problem.
The climate change situation is here to stay. We must deal with it, and I'm not talking about temporary solutions or last-minute responses. We must get to the core of the issue and solve it. If you notice, this has been happening for some time.
The National Meteorology Institute has warned to brace for more disasters ahead, apart from the 29 tropical storms which have already impacted the country since the hurricane season started on June 1st.
Climate change will worsen the normal conditions of our country. It will make it rain heavier in rainy areas like Limón, or will dry out hotter zones like Guanacaste.
Researchers recommend that long-term public policies are implemented to prevent a recurrence of the problem.
We are talking about astounding changes for the end of the century, but we can act now to reduce the consequences of climate change.
Adapting to climate change requires serious commitment and delivery from the government, but also from the people, because they will be the most affected in the coming years.